Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. That be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. Say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson on December 15th, 2022 at 7:51 p.m. Central Standard Time on this Thursday night. As we see, once again, a day later, the markets have crashed once again. And this is on December 15th, 2022, and was last updated on this day at 5:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, December 15th, 2022. And this is a news article in regards to the stocks and markets of CNBC Stock Markets and Business. And this is published by Sarah Ben and Tiana Michelle. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads for December 15th, 2022 on this Thursday afternoon. And it reads, the Dow Jones out its worst day in 3 months, fall more than negative 700 points as a recession fear continues to grow. I mean, it really didn't say continues to grow, grows, recession fears grows, I meant to say Slovakia. And it says the stocks fell sharply Thursday after a new data shows the retail sales decline more than expected in November, raising fears that a Federal Reserve relentless interest hikes are tipping the economy into a recession. Right, because I believe I did a video yesterday in regards to the stocks and market has crashed. It was either it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, if I remember, and they had the Federal Reserve of the stocks and markets made that announcement. They was going to increase the federal tax hike, amending the mild recession and the continuing of easing the inflation. As they say, the inflation is easing down a little bit. And then there was the federal tax hike, 0.5% tax hike increase. That was the highest since 2007, I believe. And I'll continue on with the reading. It says the Dow Jones Industrial fell negative 764 points, or 2.25%, to 33,202.22 in its worst day since September, as hope for a year-end rally diminished. The S&P 500 dropped 2.49% to 3.809.75, bringing it declines for December to about 4.5%. And the NASDAQ Composite tumbles 3.23 to 10,810.53 as it battered tech-heavy index scratched its 2022 losses nearly 31%. And that's the data statistic shows the day 2 of the markets on a 2-day losing streak of this week in December. It says the sell-off was broad based on only 4 stocks at the S&P 500 trading in positive territory. The mega cap stocks declined, with shares of Apple and Alphabet down more than 4%, with Amazon and Microsoft were lower more than 3%. Shares of Netflix fell 8.6% following a Digiday report that says the streaming firm is offering return money to advertisement after missing viewpoint targets. The disappointing retail sales report suggests inflation is taking a toll on the consumers. Retailer sales fell 0.6% in November, according to The Commerce Department that was the biggest loss, the Dow Jones estimated have a 0.3 decline. And it says the selling begins Wednesday in the wake of a federal latest boost in a overnight borrowing rate. The central bank also said that it will continue hiking the rates through 2023 and project that the Fed funds rate to peak at a higher than expected uh, 5.1% with Wednesday's half a percentage point hike. The target range for rate it's currently 4.25 to 5.5%, the highest in 15 years. The equity market reaction is now factoring in a recession and rejecting the possibility of a soft or softest landing mission mentioned recently by Powell at the Broken Institute. Quincy Kirby, chief global strategist at LPL Financial, wrote Thursday. The tug of war between the Feds and the markets is squarely on the market side. Slowing down is not transitory, and the Feds were forced to act before 2024, Kirby said. The Dow Jones below 34,000 on Wednesday and then selling and intensifying on Thursday following the poor retail data. Treasury yields continues to defy the Feds and falling of fears of a central bank going too far. The 10-year yield fell below 3.5%. Bank shares also declined, a fear of a recession increasing. JP Morgan Chase about 2.5%. So yeah, this is day two with the markets are crashing once again as they entering 2023 with the potential fear of a mild recession and the continuing inflation as they continue to try to ease that. And they're increasing the federal tax hike, which they made that announcement yesterday. It's the highest since 2007. And so yeah, this trend might continue on tomorrow. So we'll see what that happens. But as for this week's in the markets, it's a two-day loss for the S&P 500, Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq Composite. They all fell today in the negative range. So hey, with the continuing inflation, even though it's easing, but you're going to continue to see that increase. The consumer spending was lower than expected, what the data show came out, I believe. So yeah, this trend is definitely going to continue to increase, That's showing another great sign of modern day Babylon is falling economically, as they says according to the finance experts in the business and stock markets as well too. These CEOs and these companies, they were saying about the continual of increase of a mild recession of the inflation going to continue to skyrocket and increase with the consumer spending and gas prices as well too, as they continue to increase the federal tax hike at its highest since 2007. So that's another clear sign of Babylon is definitely falling economically and many different areas of it as well too. But on the economic side, yeah, you seeing these markets crashing, with these companies that's what part of the stocks and bonds and stuff like that. And these companies, these name brand companies, and these third party companies that's being funded into these markets and stuff like that. They had a drop off sale today, along with the negative sales of the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and the Nasdaq Composite. They all fell today. So there was a second day loss this week in the markets. So we're gonna see this trend gonna continue. So with that, I hope this sit-down lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash, Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that is be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.